Maybe raw talent will just kind of show through. We'll soon see. However, we're kicking things off. Hardpoint Epsilon versus Evil Genius. We're going Synchrony Demont. And Epsilon, they do get the first couple of kills, and they're going to actually get the first couple of points too.
Yeah, I love that start from Epsilon. And already the pressure in from Nameless somehow almost snapped onto both. Get some nice help from the hip fire there. Nathan, for me, Momo, I mean, I guess I'll just ask you outright. I had never heard of this player before the start of this year. What do you know about him?
Well, also known as Insanitized, this was a player at my last ever event, retiring, I think, we're talking many years ago.
Yeah.
He was someone who beat me, and he was on the other opposing team. I was like, how old is this? No insult, of course. Child, I thought. I was like, this child is destroying me. And he was one of those players that kind of broke out of nowhere. Raw talent, raw skill, but he was always underage. You know, you look at North America, you see people like Hugh or TJ.
Yeah.
And he was kind of the same era where he's waiting for so long to compete. And he's always continued to grind, to play, to be in that H chat, to be the one putting in time. And now he's finally, you know, of age. He can join a solid roster. Is it the best in Europe? Absolutely not. However, this is a player which can grow. And I honestly compare him to the other teammates around him. Where was Dave, Vortex, and Hawkey 2 years ago? They were in the exact same spot.
Well, it's interesting to see how they build around him this year so far. Still a question mark for me, this Epsilon team. Hawkey trying to stay alive. Epsilon do have the lead and the spawns as well. Dave currently 4-3, soaking up the hardpoint time, leading the game right now in total objective score. As you see Enable winning a close-range gunfight with the FG. Thankfully, they still have Hawkey continuing to dominate this front line. Epsilon will get the rest of the scrap time, and their lead will already go up to about 40+ seconds.
Yeah, strong start from Epsilon, and it's good to see that keeping it competitive. Of course, you look at Evil Genius, you know, we can't, you know, shower them with praise because they've had definitely some very shaky moments and worrying moments if you're an EG fan here. However, they're going to control the parking lot, and looking at that minimap, Epsilon trying to pinch from both sides, collapsing on the base of EG. There's going to be a lot of 1v1 engagements here, and it's going to go either way as Nameless and Vortex find one. Vortex has got a very strong start. He's at 8-6. Nathan's found one. That should be a trade. It won't be, though. Enable anchoring right at the back here. Very, very strong stuff from him. But look at the spawn from Epsilon. Still very close.
Still very close indeed, but look at the kill feed. It's all blue right now. Hawkey, the only one left, last alive. And you see that spawn from Enable will still come from the back barn. This is now EG's full 60 seconds to hold, and this was my worry, Momo, is Epsilon as a team, they don't strike me as a lineup to get those crazy breaks, to fight from not having any setup for a new hill. If they don't rotate early on, I expect this score to get out of hand.
Yeah, I mean, just to kind of give a bit more information about Epsilon, you guys may or may not know, obviously, they had that 4th placement at COD XP. You know, Dave was a part of that alongside, I think, Vortex. I can't even remember that far back, but they were always kind of those flashy flair players with the SMGs. Hawkey on Black Ops 3 was an absolute animal. He'd put ridiculous numbers up, but he was kind of almost given that title of, you know, playing for kills rather than score. And I think he's changed, he's adapted, and I think in a matter of time, this team will get better. They just need the practice. They need the game time.
Well, right now it's all the SMGs from EG swarming on in. Nameless jumps out of the top window finally to get involved. And get involved he does, as he at least kills the first player on the retake opportunity for the side of Epsilon. 102 to 85. Nice shots from Ace there with the FG. He's on a 5 streak working towards the fighter pilot. Will he spot Nathan in the corner? Does appear so. Doesn't want to challenge it too quickly. As again, doing a good job of playing his life right now, Momo. 1 kill for a fighter pilot.
Yeah, I like the play with Enable there as well, pushing forward. A few shots there, baited him out. Enable's going to find Hawkey in the break now into Restaurant, a possibility here. Aches is playing his life so careful. Let's stay on board with him. He does have 22 interactions, more than anyone else in the lobby right now. But he's got to play careful. He's going to use his teammate for bait. And there it is. He's got to find this kill, and he will. That's going to be the streaks that he needs. Can he find the flamethrower? It would be an added bonus.
Nope. Not going to happen. He actually, I believe, would have earned it if his teammate let him push in first towards that hard point. I think that was apathy with him, but a slight miscommunication there will at least stop Aches from earning that final streak. Nameless and Enable now both getting involved in the kill feed as EG look to continue to expand on this lead. They're perfectly set up for these next 20 seconds, and you see right there, 1 yellow arrow spawning out. That's Vortex. It's a split spawn for Epsilon. Do EG pick up on this? It doesn't appear so as of yet. They will know now as they see one sprinting down the middle street that, hey, something's up, we've got to go. They still haven't hit it out quite yet. EG, if they break here, Momo, they will go up by, I'm sure, 100 seconds.
Yeah, and they do have streaks to use if they need, but this is going to be a big kill. He's sneaking through. Can he find a second?
No.
That's a game changer, and we're going to see EG take the spawns, take the points, and EG can run.
And look at the slang now, Momo. Every player on a streak of some sort, every player now positive, and the score reflects it. It's as simple as that. Every single time we saw Epsilon stay close in this game, it's when they had a setup they wanted. Once EG start playing more of the fundamentals of hardpoint, Epsilon have just started to fall more and more behind.
Yeah, and this is difficult here because the one thing I do feel Epsilon may do that other teams won't is they may get a little bit tunnel vision. They may go one by one, single file. It's not the way to break a hardpoint. And like a... Oh my goodness, that's not going to help anyone. But Epsilon, I hate to rule them out of this, but I think they are a team which can tilt. They are a team that can feed off momentum, and right now they're getting beat badly.
And I mentioned, you know, if they do wind up breaking here, it should be about a 100-second difference. It's going to be 90. Epsilon did contest for about 10 seconds on that one, but here come the streaks. Fighter pilot first. No one really to follow up too much off of it as of yet. The closest player will be Nameless, but little does he know. Yeah, they're still spawning back Street Pal. That's going to do nothing for EG. They needed more, at least help on that push if they wanted to make something happen, but thankfully for them, they still have more streaks to spare. Now it's time for a glide bomb. That'll be a kill on the Vortex and the hard point. One player pushing in for EG. Nameless will die.
Yeah, I'm not sold on the first fighter pilot there. The position of EG wasn't great. They couldn't capitalize on it. They couldn't go for spawns. They've now invested, and keep this in mind, 2 glide bombs and a fighter pilot, and they've gamed out absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
0.
No, it's a good point. I mean, this is Epsilon's chance now to come back in this game from a 90-second difference, which will now go down to about 40. And EG have burned 3 of their streaks. I mean, Momo, I'll go out and say I think that was the best case scenario for that hard point.
Yeah, it couldn't have been any better. And I will put the blame almost on EG. I think it's a bit of a sloppy streak usage there. The first glide bomb, not necessarily terrible, but apart from the others, it was the positioning of the rest of the EG players. I mean, you've got to think as well, you know, they were in maybe a bit of momentum-based hype. You know, they were just destroying everything. They weren't even needing the streaks. But we do see Epsilon take down the parking lot, and we're going to see Evil Genius bound back. They may not even need the streaks here. Enable's on a bit of a tear with the FG.
Yeah, they know Hockey, the last player up now, is in top middle building. I love how they've at least begun to push out this lane. Nameless doesn't get either, but they are both tagged up. Should be easy cleanups for Aches if they do challenge. There's one. Second player there, not gonna happen. Epsilon at least break on in, but again, 70-second difference. Oh, Momo, it's gotta be frustrating for Epsilon fans. You know, you see your team, again, have a decent start to this game, but then the gun skill of EG just shines through.
It really does. Now, I'm gonna be a little bit harsh on EG. This could have been a lot worse. They should have won this a lot better, a lot more, should I say. Do they need it? Not right now. Is there room for improvement? Absolutely. But have EG improved? Yes. EG are looking much okay.
You're gassing them up about how much better they look as Nameless just
torches one of his teammates. But Apathy still looking strong. 244 and counting. An Evil Genius, they should take map number 1 right here, right now, by 100 points. Near enough, and look at Apathy. He's getting hyped.